My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today's Make It Monday. I love Make It Monday. Oh, you know what? I wanted to show you something too. Bill, can you just bring me my new turtle? I'm just going to take a moment just to share my new turtle with you. One of my daughter's friends, Jody, her mom, Teresa, was out thrifting, and she knew that I like turtles, and she saw this turtle, and she bought it for me.
Dinosaur turtle.
It is so beautiful. I cannot believe it. So, and it's got a secret compartment in it. Look at this. Her name's Dolly. Isn't she beautiful? Look, she has a secret compartment. It's a piggy bank. A piggy bank turtle. Thank you, Bill. I couldn't believe it. It was so beautiful. Anyway, I wanted to share that.
The little green one?
Yes, I did show the little green one. Yes, on our taste test day. Okay, today we're going to make Salisbury steak, but we're going to make it the easy way. I didn't believe this recipe when I first saw it. I thought, there's no way this works. Now, the one thing I didn't show you, because everybody makes burgers their own way, so you just want to take you can make 4 for a family and whatnot, but I'm just making 2, and I'm making them really good size, so we might only eat half of one, but I'm making them a good size. You want to get good quality hamburger so that you don't have a lot of grease. So I have extra lean hamburger. In mine, I put an egg. I put some all bran buds to beef up the fiber. I put some raw old-fashioned oats. I spiced it up with onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of Worcester sauce, and a little bit of pepper. And so this and then you put those into a casserole dish raw. That's why mine look like spotty dogs there. Anyway, you put them raw into the casserole dish. It seems counterintuitive to do that, but this is what you do. And I've made this many, many times. So now, the other thing is, in true Darlene fashion, I was not prepared. I thought I was not. I need an onion soup mix, and I need a brown gravy mix, neither of which I had. So I made up my own. I had an au jus mix. So my au jus mix I have put into this container with a little bit of cornstarch and some spices. And then I've put beef bouillon into a cup. And I'm going to consider this to be the brown gravy mix. Then the onion soup mix, I did spices, a whole bunch of assorted spices, and some dehydrated onion. That's my onion soup mix. Now, way easier, get yourself a package, open it up, and put it in. But this is what I had to do, the invention when you don't have it. So, I am going to put the burgers in my casserole, which I did, and I'm going to sprinkle over my onions and mushrooms. That's the other thing. I didn't buy fresh mushrooms. I'm using a can just to show you don't always have to go and get fresh everything. So, I am going to do this. And meanwhile, I'm going to tell a story while I cut onions. I'm having a bit of trouble. I got arthritis in my thumb, and between that and my hands not working, I look weird, but just bear with me. Anyway, I'm going to tell a story about me driving and my brother. I don't drive, now I don't drive at all, but I didn't drive very often, even for the last 10 years, I hardly drove at all. But anyway, I was down the year that I stayed with them. When Mom was sick, I was down there, and Gary had to go to the doctor's, and the doctor's was a fair distance away because it was where they used to live. And so it was a fair distance away, and he couldn't drive himself because he was having some problems with his vision. So he said to me, "You'll have to drive me in." And I said, "No problem." I said, "But we'll have to take the back roads." And he goes, "The back roads?" He says, "It'll be a month of Sundays for us to get there. We're not taking the back roads." I said, "Gary, I can't go on the highway." And he says, "Yes, you can." I said, "I cannot merge. I can't go on the highway." And he says, "I'll tell you when to go." He said, "You just keep your eyes straight ahead and you just go when I tell you." I said, "I can't." And he says, "Yes, you can. You're going to." Well, okay, off we went. I was sure we were going to die. I think he thought so afterwards too. But anyway, and this, you're supposed to have 1 onion, but we like onion. So I'm putting 2 onions in this. So anyway, we go to get onto the highway, and we're merging, and there's a steady stream of traffic coming. There's no spaces. It's not like like this is, you know, Vancouver type traffic, right? Anyway, he says to me, he says, okay, go now, go now. So I just went, I didn't even look, I just went and I got in there. I barely squeaked in there. I could see the look of terror on his face. He waited till we got off the highway and got to the doctor's office. And I said, Gary, I said, that was very scary. I said, I don't think I want to drive home, but I know we have no other way. And he goes, we're taking the back roads. So we took the long way home. He never asked me to merge again after that. I said to him, I said, that was terribly scary. And he goes, yes, it was. Oh my goodness. Gary, we got into some troubles. Oops. Oh, throwing it on the floor again. I hope this casserole dish is big enough, considering I've packed all the other ones. All right, so I can't lift that up very good, so that's as good as it's gonna get. So you sprinkle over the mushrooms and the onions. All right. Pretty simple so far, hey? All right. Pour on the soup mix. That's this one here. So I'm just gonna give that a little mix. It's dry. You're just gonna put the dry soup mix on. So this is my concoction for the onion soup mix. So, okay. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that on there. All right. And pour over the soup mix. Oh, you know what? Ha ha ha. I was supposed to mix that all together. Oh well, it's on there now. Nothing I can do about that. So, this here is going into the bowl. So, instead of me showing you how to do it, I'm showing you what not to do. Don't make it when you don't have the ingredients. Don't sprinkle, make sure that you got fresh mushrooms. Don't sprinkle your dry powder mix on. But you know what? That's why I like this recipe, because you know what? This is going to turn out and nobody's going to know that I did it wrong except for you people. That's all. Those are the only things that are going to be known. Okay. Now the one thing I'm a little bit, this is beef bouillon in here too. The one thing I'm a little concerned about is this mixture here, because it has cornstarch in it, and as you know, cornstarch will lump if it doesn't get mixed up in cold water. So I do have some cold water that I'm going to attempt to mix that with. Okay, so now let's just put this over top. Oh. Okay, I'm well aware I make a big mess, people, but it's, you know that I can't help it. And I clean up after myself, but I feel bad when everybody sees me do that. But you know what? There'll be a day when I will wish that this is what I could do. And so I'm just going to do it. So, all right. Oh, that went just fine. I don't know what I was worried about. See, I just overcome. I just say whatever is the problem, just overcome it, and then you're fine. Now, there's still a little bit of flavor in this cup. So, as counterintuitive as it seems to do that, I want to get it all out. So, now let's just see how much room we have. Hang on. Let me just pull this towards me because I have it a little swapped over there. I don't want this to go over because we just got the oven cleaned from the last debacle. So, there we go. Okay, didn't have quite enough room in there for it all, and I don't want it to overflow. So, I'll just do that, and then I'll set it on a cookie sheet as well. So we're going to cover this in tin foil, set it on a cookie sheet, and we're going to bake it for 45 minutes to an hour. Now those were very big beef patties in there, and I'm going to do an hour and 10 minutes because they're very big. So an hour and 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you how it's finished. Okay. Okay, welcome back. All right, I'm just going to show you now how it finishes. I'll just turn your... So you've got potatoes ready to boil. I'm over here on the table. Oops, no, that's Bill. Here in the table, I've got carrots that I'm getting ready to put on. And here is just out of the oven, the Salisbury steak. It's just beautiful. It really is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that cool down a bit. When it's time for supper, I'll cook the potatoes and carrots, and I will plate the Salisbury steak, and I'll just warm it in the microwave for 2 minutes, the Salisbury steak, and put the fresh carrots and potatoes on. So I hope you enjoyed that wacky win, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. I hope you enjoyed this Make It Monday, and I'll see you all tomorrow.